Hello guys and welcome back. So we have a new video again this week. Pretty exciting, huh? I've been doing really well. I've been uploading videos. So yeah, we do have a new video this week. Hello guys and welcome back. So today we have a new video. Yay! So yeah, we're still in quarantine. Yeah, so today's video is gonna be chill, it's gonna be relaxing, and I'm hoping it's gonna be very quick. To be honest, I don't like making long videos. It's chill, we're sitting on the couch again. So we're gonna be talking about quarantine life. Some places are still under quarantine. Everyone, like literally everywhere is under quarantine. Still maintaining social distancing, okay? Stay at home. If you need to go out, you go out, but honestly stay at home. How have you guys been? How's social distancing, ISO, quarantine life going? For me it's pretty relaxing, it's pretty chill, it's pretty educative, getting a lot of knowledge. You don't necessarily need to gain skills in quarantine because you're quarantined. I don't know why people are hyping you have to gain knowledge, you have to gain skills during this quarantine, because most of us just want to relax, watch movies, read a book. That's just what we want to do. We don't want to learn new skills. However, if you've learned new skills, kudos to you, darling. I need to know what you learned because I haven't been able to learn anything. Guys, I have just been decorating and redecorating my house every single day, okay? I'm pretty sure you should have watched the previous video about my hacks, good bargains from Kmart. Please go check it out if you haven't yet. I just showed some of the good bargains I did get from Kmart and how I styled them, so please go check it out, okay? It's pretty much the same for me as usual. Most days, to be honest, I wake up, right, have my shower, wear my pajamas again, go back to bed, read a book, watch a movie or something. That's just the routine. Like, I literally live in pajamas for things like this, like these set things for home, but mostly, to be honest, 99% is pajamas. Like, that's what you'll catch me in. I have nowhere to go. I don't see why I would dress up, but except now that I'm cleaning, have my makeup on. Yeah, so pretty much that's what's been happening. But as I said before, my ISO life, it's been about, like, I did a previous video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, about shows that I was watching. But I got a lot of messages, oh, you just been watching shows all quarantine, yeah, that's your quarantine life. I'm like, no darling, that's not my quarantine life, okay? I watch the show that I watched during this quarantine is pretty much Money Heist. That's like, I haven't watched any. Oh yeah, hold on, I watched Skinny Girl in Transit. Yeah, I watched that show. I thought I should share what I've been actually doing during my quarantine or ISO life. So as I said, for me it's pretty educative, getting a lot of knowledge. And one of the things that I have been doing is reading. Guys, I love reading, and I love reading. If you know me, you know I love reading. I just get into the everything about the reading, like whatever is going on, I get my mindset into it. So that's why I love good books. Like, if it's not a good book, like, honestly, I don't read it. I do a lot of research before buying books. Like, I read reviews, do a lot of research, and I love more of autobiography books. I love anything that will give me knowledge, so that's what I've been doing. And usually I'll do iBooks, but lately I'm like, you know what, I'm just going back, because previously obviously I used like the book itself, like the hard copy, but for the past 2-3 years I've been doing iBooks, and I figured out that when I do, like, I get sleepy, I tend to sleep quickly, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to like hard copy, and since then I've been loving it. So I'm gonna share, I've read 2 books during this quarantine period. One of them, it's funny, guys, please, no one should laugh, since I didn't go to high school or secondary school in Sierra Leone, I didn't read this book called Things Fall Apart. However, I've heard so much about it, like, man, that book is well talked about. I was like, you know what, I have to read that book. And during my quarantine break, I did read the book. It was iBook. It's pretty interesting. It's a pretty amazing book. You learn so much, even though it's about Nigeria itself. and the Igbo people tradition. Like, you learn so much from it. Like, you know, it's a made-up book, but you learn so much from it. Like, you can understand people's culture, what they went through, the sisters back then, what they go through, how they were colonized, and the struggle itself during that colonization period. It was pretty hard on them, and how they survived or how they didn't survive or what happened. I was really happy I get to read that book. It was really, really good. Like, honestly, I couldn't put it down. Like, sometimes I'll be reading like, oh, like it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm gonna finish like 2 more chapters. Like, that's how much I was into it. Another book that I am currently reading, actually, I'm not done reading it yet. It's this book. So, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. It's the hard copy, as you can see, and guys, this book is massive. Like, it's very, very thick. Okay, and I love it. I love reading like big books. I love reading it. Guys, I love this book. So I'm almost halfway through. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it so much. So I've been learning so much. I have seen other people around me watch the movie. However, I haven't actually sat down and watched the movie about the movie that is about this book, because I honestly love reading books before watching movies. I don't know if that's weird, or I don't know if some of you guys do that, because I feel like I gain so much from reading the book compared to just watching the movie that is maybe like 2 hours. But the book has so much insight, and maybe things they can't even include in the movies for some reason, or because of timing, blah blah blah. So this is a book that I am currently reading, and I'm halfway through, and I can't wait, because guys, I've learned so much about this man, this amazing man in this book, that I did not pay attention to. Okay, I've learned so much about him, and I love it. And it's so sad that he has passed away, but he did live a very fulfilling life, I would guess. I hope he did. He felt fulfilled, because he did amazing things, especially for blacks in South Africa, for African people. African people have come a long way. We have so many people that fought for us. If you love reading, please go read this book. I promise you, if you love reading, you will love it. I'm trying to convince everyone around me to read it, by the way. I'm telling them when I'm done, you can borrow the book. So please go read it if you love reading. This is another thing I've been reading. Guys, another thing I've been like watching a lot of black empowering stuff, reading empowering stuff as well. So I watched the movie Queen and Slim. Guys, if you haven't watched that movie, go watch it. It's another narrative about us Africans, our journey living in a white man's world. Guys, I don't want anyone to think that maybe I'm just discriminating. That's why I'm just talking about black stuff. I am black, I'm African to be specific, and these things actually give me an insight about my history, right? And all the things that people before me did for me to be who I am today, and the life I'm living now. If not for those people, I will not be living this type of life. I'll still be back in those early times where black was pretty much a taboo to the community. Like, blacks were, they didn't have a voice. Like, we're pretty much objects, I would say. Like, white the other population thought they can rule us. The other population thought like we don't need a voice. They can act on our behalf. So those are all the things that it's good to educate yourself, to know where you're from, what has happened prior to you being around, and things that have changed. So that's why I've been watching all the stuff, reading all the stuff, and I absolutely love it. Queen and Slim is a perfect example, even though it's about nowadays. However, we as Africans, we as black people, we actually still suffering from a lot of things. We're suffering from injustice. We're suffering from social issues. Some things we're not. You would think the world is civilized at this stage. The world is actually civilized, but accommodating black people is still like a thing that is going. I always say this. I usually have conversation with my family and friends. So I was like, you need to know your place as a black person living in this world. Like, you need to stand for yourself. You need to let other people that don't recognize you as someone that is worthy, that you are worthy and you're worthy of all those things, and they should respect you as such. So I usually have these conversations, and I'm so happy I did watch that movie Queen and Slim. It's a romantic movie. It's pretty much an educative movie. Like, it's one of those movies you don't need like a lot of characters and things going on for you to enjoy, because it's just Queen, Slim, and some extra people coming in and out of the movie. I absolutely love it. It's on DVD, guys. Cable TVs, you can rent it online. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. I love it, and I'm pretty sure you will love it too. Another book that I'm going to read after reading Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom, it's another Nelson Mandela book. So this one, so it's The Conversation with Myself. I thought I should read this one before reading that one, but I actually am very interested in this one because I just want to know what this man was thinking to himself with everything that happened to him. Like, why be so bold? Like, I know why he was that bold, but I just want to know why be so bold, why do all these things. In this book, Long Walk to Freedom, like the way he stood up for himself, the way he stood up for his community, and the way he stood up for the white people in South Africa to respect African people. Like, I was like, wow, like you can actually have courage and do things to change your community. It's very inspiring. It makes you want to change your community if things are not going right, especially with race and things like that. So I'm very excited. So after that book, after this book, I am jumping right into this book. Okay, I can't wait to give you guys feedback. So I'm very excited about reading this book, and it's a thick book as well, not as thick as the first one, but it's a pretty good size, a pretty good read. So I'm going to jump right into this, and I have another book, but I'm not going to talk about it because I have to finish this 2 book first. But my aim is to read like 4 books a year. So I have another book. When I'm done reading these 2, it'll be like 3. Then I have another book that I am actually interested in, very much so, but it's not as thick as these ones. But it's a very good book that people talk about a lot, and I can't wait to read it. So yeah, those are things I've been doing. As I said previously, these are things that I enjoy doing. Like, I'm just not making a video because I want to make a video about it. Like, all my videos are very personal and things that I actually enjoy doing. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, please share, like, comment, and I can't wait for more videos to come. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.